I could do this all day. Common materials can be found here. We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again, just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well.
Oi, what are you doing standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas, this is the good sir I spoke of, the one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural.
My apologies for the... Yet he speaks truly. We haven't prayed. Cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say...
These Saurians are a stubborn lot. What say we make the Saurians mark down? Shame I've never done takes this boat. Are we all in the same boat? A gift of fire! Mind you don't burn your fingers.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Harv Village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot...
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave! How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
A ruder fellow I never met. The village's troubles are far from done, if you ask me. There's something written here.
Shall we hear it? I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough of that. Me? Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
E'er since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melve has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet not only has the dragon been allowed to devastate the village, but in the wake of its attack, you dared to submit what are clearly false reports of having felled the beast. None save the Sovereign can fell the dragon. Perchance you mistook an overgrown wyvern for the bringer of calamity. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Melve offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melve's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me. Still, how would you like to stay the night? 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melve escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to...
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, for the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village. Aye. That she left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. As for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's.
Treasure chest. Oh, I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my...
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
It's been a hard day. What am I supposed to do? Must hold out.
Well met.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Goblins, master!
You have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness!
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. I knew you would prevail, master.
Oh, I should tell you. There's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now?
What is it? Got a question about my training regime? Suppose that was an unlikely guess. None took to the No. A pity. I'd hoped to add you to our ranks. You'd seem like you'd be fit for battle, even if I were to call upon you on the morrow. Which is more than I can say for the rest. Apologies for assuming. We've had many keep their distance on account of the instructor being a beastren. How very Vermundian of them. At the very least, I'd like to provide some decent training to the soldiers we have now. Easier said than done, especially when the weapons we were promised have yet to arrive. Tisn't like to boost their morale having rusted steel to train with. What I wouldn't give for some decent weapons and a soldier to act as an example. Someone, mayhap you could aid us. I know 'tis much to ask of anyone, let alone a stranger, but what else am I to do? Much appreciated. We'd welcome what you can spare.
Sir Baron's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military.
Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt?
We seem to have arrived. Without issue. But are we safe here?
If you wanted to go... 'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacles. Well done, sir. With these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can, but the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Many, many thanks. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
Huzzah!
If I were you, I would tread lightly around the Queen Regent.
Sets my be as uneventful as today. Can't bring myself to do much at this hour. Would that I could spend all day.
Bit bland. What can I throw in?
Nice place this. Bunch of sluggards. Let's make haste, else I'll be at this all.
Ah, those garments you gave me had a marked effect. Albert set off to work the moment he saw them, and he's been working steadily e'er since. To be frank, I've not the slightest interest in the man, but he can surely benefit this city much more by performing an honest duty than by begging on the streets. In short, you've done us all a service. Pray, allow me to show my appreciation.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I have no... Twas just as daunting to battle Cyclopes there as here. And taking aim at their eyes, no less thrilling.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust.
We shall await you here, Master.
Mayhap I ought change professions. From me to bear.
Have you given the matter some more thought, Wilhelmina? I would have no other as my personal courtesan. I want you all to myself. When I imagine you in the arms of another, my heart feels apt to rend itself from my breast.
Allard, pray forgive me, but I think 'twould be best for you to leave. We can discuss this matter another time.
But why? We've only just...
I am attending to a burden that all women must bear. I trust I need not elaborate further. I did not take you for the voyeuristic type. Why don't you come in? You have my thanks. Had I not noticed your presence, I might have slain him there and then. 'Tis no jest. You see, everything I've done these past few years has been leading up to this. But I cannot simply end his life. Oh, no. I must first expose his misdeeds. Only then will I allow myself to grant him the miserable end he deserves. Or so I'd sworn. But I've yet to find a single shred of evidence. Perhaps the time has come to surrender this crusade. You would lend me your aid. But I've done nary a thing to earn it. And recall that I've devoted years of my life to his pursuit, with naught to show for my troubles. If the proof I seek yet exists, 'twill not be so easily uncovered. I suppose there is truly naught I can do. Save deliver him a gruesome demise for all to behold, that is. Still, if you insist upon searching for evidence of his crimes... 3 days. I will give you 3 days to find what you seek. I shall wait patiently. though not with bated breath.
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Do we know of anyone privy to the goings-on in the palace?
I cannot say what is best here.
What are you doing in here? I don't records. See.
I suspect this will suffice as proof.
I can't even think straight.
Townspeople depend on me.
I've been trying to be social. I've too much. Ha! This one's shaking.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Say, you've got a decent arm. No need to be humble. Pray, sir, I'm after an instruct. If I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn. And I suppose you wouldn't recommend. Many thanks, sir.
Wounded again! I'll get the better of our foe yet.
At least I can go. My head held. I've got to focus. Shift on.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Nothing's harder than living in honest.
Let's come get you.
Oh, bones. Weary.
Peruse at your neck.
We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We'd best see to it post-haste, ere we forget.
Right you are.
At last. I thought we'd never find one.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Tis our duty.
We're here, Master. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
So, you've returned. I confess, I thought you might not. I was ready to settle things myself. Well, did you find what you were looking for? Thank you. I can't believe you found this. All that remains is to end that man's life with my own hands. I've no other tasks for you. This partnership of ours has come to a close. Unless you intend to see this through till the end. You're a curious one, aren't you? But is that I can't bring myself to refuse you. All right, if you're offering your aid, then I'll gladly accept it. Come with me.
Nice place.
Allard is in the room to the left. Go in and restrain him for me, would you? Never mind the mask. Consider it a charm of sorts.
Someone do such a thing.
At last. What is this?
Don't let him escape.
Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am? Oh, you hang for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. I've always wanted to see you like this.
That voice. Wilhelmina. But why? Why would you?
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
What mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? But how can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
A fair assumption. But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect. This is for my mother. And this is for my father. The time has come for all your sins to come to light, Allard.
Mr. Allard, has something happened?
We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to attract some attention. We can't leave the way we came in. Fortunately, there's a window here.
You have done what you set out to do, I trust? Then come, Master.
I think 'twould be best for us to make our escape separately. Should we both make it out of this unfettered, let us meet at the Myrmecolian on the morrow. Till then, be well. This is no life.
Battle is best avoided here.
We'll pull. You can do better than that.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure.
My magics are at your disposal.
Tards, be sure to avoid open flame.
This should help. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey.
This looks as good a place as any.
Well met, son.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Always fire and house. How to spend the day.
Can't say I have any tidings to share.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead.
Or so I've learned.
How might I be of service?
Hail, friend. How fare you? 'Tis not long now ere I am to undertake the trial of archery. I thought it only right to tell you that, as you were the one who gifted me the bow that I'll be using. I was also rather hoping you would consider attending. No one... but the path to the arbor is not easily found or followed. 'Twould be best I escorted you. There is a log bridge near the ruins where I train. I'll await you on the other side. Come find me when you are ready to make for the sacred arbor, the village of my people.
How might I be of service?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
Nattering all day. Good day, sir. What might you be looking for? Suppose I could figure it out. Times are hard.
Can't remember the last time my pockets grew.
I don't know what to do.
What did I do to deserve this as my...
Ah, Sir Arisen. I've been meaning to speak with you. Did you, perchance, pay a visit to the House of the Blue Sunbright? I see. After the rather strongly worded letter I received, I feared as much. It was under unique circumstances, shall we say, that Daphne came to reside with us. You must understand, the House of the Blue Sunbright is our most generous benefactor, and their favor hinges upon our continued discretion. Thus, for the sake, though it pains me to...
Did you want something? I've somewhere to be.
Dead on my feet. Maybe I'll get right here.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist. So tired.
A lonely place.
Puts me in the mood for a song.
My wares.
Let's take it easy.
Living's hard to market. Things almost not off where I stand.
Hey? Got a blade what needs fixing, do ya? Hand it over. Where'd you find this ancient thing? I can scarce see the steel for all this rust. But I've heard state of it. Blades like this were near meant for battle, sure, but this one's been ill-treated. Restoring an antique like this will prove nigh impossible, methinks. Although, there is one who might have the skill. A dwarf, Baron Batal. A living legend of the smithing trade. If anyone can do it, sir, I reckon 'tis he.
So, a legendary blacksmith resides in Batal. It sounds as though he's our best bet for restoring the Regalia sword.
Right you are.
I've all manner of arm. For sale. Come, hope to see you again.
my wares.
Must remember to dust the shoes. Dead on my feet.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
Oh dear. What am I to do? I wonder if today's the day I get some food.
Well met, sir. What's your
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of first impressions count for much. If you like, I can recommend you a new...
The people here are evacuated and safe. For the moment.
The people here are evacuated
and safe. For the moment.
The people here are evacuated and safe. For the moment. The people here are evacuated and safe. For the moment.
The people here are evacuated and safe.
The people here are evacuated and safe. For the moment.
There are more who can yet be saved.
Well, that suits you very well.
Then I shall remain by your side.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Well met. Have you any weapons for me? Good of you to go to the trouble. Many thanks. I've you to thank for that new recruit, aye? The lad's well eager, he is. He fears naught, and he follows my commands with nary a word of complaint. Soldiers like him boost the morale of all around them. His presence bodes well, and I've you to thank for it. There's just one problem. Seeing a lad so spirited, so foolhardy, makes me recall a time when I was much the same. Sets my blood to boiling, you see. Makes me yearn for a bout with a skilled combatant. Need I explain further? I test my steel against yours, friend. What say you? Glad to hear it. Think of it like a game. Whoever steps out first, loses. Seeing as you're no warrior, you do well to strike when I'm off balance. Let's begin. That was well fought. You're even stronger than I'd anticipated. I dare say I needed that. You've my thanks. I've ne'er met anyone like you. You've done a commendable sort, you are. Would that I had some way to repay you for all the good you've done me.
Sir Baron, you must come, and quickly! A goblin pack has descended over by the rope bridge. We're in need of your aid!
My thanks for the report. I'll go at once. Goblins can be dastardly. We'll have need of capable fighters. The more, the better. I'd fain have you at my side, friend, if you'd be willing to join the fray. Quick! Eye here! Watch my back! Wait till you're equipped.
The best quality of soldier can have.
Fancy a gander? I find good today.
Hold up. Someone comes.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
Goblins, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements! You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever.
What was that? Randall! What happened? Speak to me, lad!
Sir, we managed to fell the goblins, but then a Cyclops charged us out of nowhere, wounded and enraged. We stuck the beast with arrows till one of them pierced its eye. It fled, but I've no doubt 'twill return.
Never mind that, lad. You survived, and that's what counts. Let's get you back to the encampment, aye? 'Twould seem my days of peace are at an end. Do you recall the soldier we met on the road? He was rather badly injured in the goblin melee. They'll want me to take responsibility for that, I just know it. Shan't be long afore I'm forced to resign from my post. I doubt such a thing would be asked of any human instructor. But I'm bestian, aren't I? There's no fighting it. But I'll be damned if I let the troops suffer on my account. In the time that remains to me, I'll get them trained up as best I can.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
This shan't go down well.
Such quietude is a blessing.
We shall await you here, Master.
In case you haven't noticed, so if there's no one about, you might have to...
All this quiet makes me come o'er anxious.
From me to bear what young shoulders come. Happiness,
Thank you. I finally achieved my purpose here, and I owe it all to you. 'Twould seem the residents of the palace have chosen to treat Allard's untimely passing as an accident. I imagine they deemed it safer not to make a fuss of the incident after perusing the evidence you uncovered for me. Shrewd as a den of foxes. I'll give them that. I truly cannot thank you enough. But just this once, I'll give you something special. I'll grant unto you the sweetest of dreams. I know not what I would do without you. You have my thanks, but 'tis time to say farewell for now. Just know that my bordlery will e'er be your haven, should you have need of it.
I quite like it here.
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brand.
I ought to have enough for a few.
Go on, have a look.
Clark will await you at his estate in Vernworth's.
I've seen better days, that's for sure. I hope I acquitted myself well.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
I've held my tongue till now, but no longer. You would leave one of your own to die. This is impermissible. A village is nothing without its people. Sacrificing that poor soul amounts to cutting off your own arm. As Half's leader, you ought to strive to do whatever you can to bring him back alive. Can you truly say this decision benefits your people, Jonas?
Who are you to question me? I'll suffer none of your impudence, outsider! Be gone from our village!
I, Jonas, I am an outsider, and therefore have no reason to heed any commands you would give. I shall follow my own will, and do what must needs be done. All those with the strength and courage to do the same, join me at Stormwind Cave.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
'Tis you. Have you come to join us in our rescue effort? My thanks. The captured villager ought to be with...
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boats. Grant you an elemental boon.
There, Master! Saurian!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness!
Was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our—
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
I'm saved. Thank you.
Thank heavens you yet live. Let us be on our way. The other villagers shall be thrilled to see you in good health, I'm sure.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
What? Oh. 'Twas but a trick of the light.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
You have returned triumphant, I see. Oh.
Indeed. And now that the task is done, I shall leave Har Village, ne'er to return. In exchange, I beg you to forgive those who joined me. I incited them, and so I alone ought to suffer the penalty of exile. Yet I will go forth from this village with my head held high, glad in the knowledge that no lives were sacrificed under my watch.
There'll be no need for that, Ulrika. In light of your good deeds, all shall be forgiven.
After you left, we who remained discussed that which our village treasures most. It is as you yourself have said, a village is nothing without its people. We ought to have learnt that lesson well after the dragon chased us from our homes. Yet 'twas your heartfelt plea that reminded us of it. Ulrika, would you honor our village by becoming its chief? 'Tis our hope that you will guide us, and that your kindness and wisdom shall unite our people, human and bestian both.
Aye. If that is what is needed, I shall rise to the call of duty. I vow.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Can I interest you in a room, sir?
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Good morrow, everyone. Come.
Can I interest you in a room, sir?
Shall we get some rest, then?
The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
A new day, a new perspective.
To think I would meet you here. Or were you searching for me? I cannot return to Melve. Not till my name is cleared. Not till the dragon is found. This village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here and investigate its whereabouts. Pray, give my regards to everyone back home. Tell... Tis a nice place, this village. One would hardly believe that 'twas once devastated by the dragon's flame. My name shan't be cleared till the dragon is found. I intend to stay in this village.
We've made it, then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught I could do for her, pervasive though the Queen Regent's influence has become. My humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melve and me as well. It isn't much, but here, I would not see you go unrewarded for your trouble. 'Tis good to know that Ulrika is...
The trial of archery is nigh.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough of that.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for...
Over here, if you please.
Tis good to know that Ulrika is safe.
Ponder the higher mysteries like this.
Mayhap 'tis time I lay down my tools.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say. I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. They mean us harm. We can but defend ourselves.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. A chance you'd like to see it? That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud. ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light. Look there. I espy another statue.
Shall we search for a path to lead us to it? Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but... Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Fascinating.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Follow me, if you would. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
Would you mind coming over here?
Come on! Don't drag me!
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows.
I quite agree.
That's the spirit.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. One of us has been drenched. That was superb, Arisen!
You dare!
Should have set me sights lower.
That's it!
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I ain't cheating.
I've managed to grab hold.
Well done. I'll not take this.
We've an opening. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall! Of course.
Hoping to take flight, are you? Not if I have aught to say about it.
Well said.
You're really pushing your luck.
you want to leave, you've got to fight for it, guys! I'll crush you if you pick that up.
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We ought not to provoke it.
How are we meant to attack it without angering it?
What you waiting for? Get on with it!
Way to stun it.
Oi! You can do better than that!
to the head will send this foe reeling.
If we concentrate our attacks there, we'll soon fall.
By your leave.
Keep your focus!
I dare say we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Very well. I shall return.
The trial of archery is nigh. If we would bear witness, we must first go to the ruins where Sir Glyndor trains. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shall... There, Master! Saurians! Ice attacks will soon see this foe fell! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements!
I shall do as you say.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. I see a ladder yonder. But we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
A flawless execution! Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious.
By your leave.
Well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Where are the Saurians?
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Let me get that. In relation to that, our party is composed of quite a few men.
It's surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
We've scoured the place from top to bottom. I very much doubt there's aught left to find now.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength.
The trial of archery is nigh. If we would bear witness, we must first go to the ruins where Sir Glyndor trains. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Stand a chance. You're dead wrong. Hey! Wonder how long this job supposed to last. What the...
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Right you are.
Let my magics grant you an elemental food.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. Well done, Master!
These beasts were only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Let me get that.
I shan't let them harm you. Pray, follow me.
By your command, Arisen.
That was a skillful bit of thievery. Do your vocation proud.
Arisen. I should have it.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Master, do bear in mind that a ferry stone can shorten a long day's journey into a single instant.
Right you are.
Our destination is rather distant. Perhaps we ought to consider employing the services of an ox cart.
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
I shan't let you fall! You must hunt! Let no harm befall the Arisen! Whatever it is you need, I shall gladly oblige.
I cannot let myself be.
I think not. Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Truly?
Opening. Focus your attacks.
But fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
I'll gut you and feed you your entrails.
It's a bit far. Perhaps we might employ the services of an ox cart.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite. The trial of archery is nigh. If we would bear witness, we must first go to the ruins where Sir Glyndor trains. Follow me, Master.
Skeletons!
It doesn't belong.
That's worth celebrating. That's worth celebrating.
That's it!
Follow me, if you would.
One of us has been drenched.
Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Most impressive, Master!
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these if 'tis to be of use.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Pray, follow me.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
We'll pull through yet!
Ox carts make for relatively... A flock of harpies draws near! Do try not to catch cold.
Dignity of it.
I'll save you! Go where your help is needed.
Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as our enemy.
That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud. You truly are formidable, Arisen.
I've reached the end of my days.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
This downpour seems unlikely to abate.
There is naught to be done, but suffer our wet boots. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Nice work!
Once more. We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Shall we set it rolling?
It is raining still.
I'm soaked to the bone.
Right you are.
Oxen are sturdy creatures.
There's a Minotaur!
Seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage? Of course.
Allow me, Mum. This bow shall fall by my hand.
The trial of archery is nigh. If we would bear witness, we must first go to the ruins where Sir Glyndor trains. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
You're in your hands. Fly.
There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you. I do believe our party would stand to benefit from the addition of a sorcerer.
Their commander's magic makes them...
I will protect you. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
It seems they bear us ill will! That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Over here, if you please.
You've come. Shall we be off? Follow me, and pray take care not to fall behind.
Sacred Arbor will be a sight to behold, I am sure. Let us trust in Sir Glyndor to see us there.
We ought not lose sight of our guide. It is pleasantly cool here, what with the canopy overhead.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
Right you are.
Another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us aught of use. I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
I will finish this, here and now!
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Fear not. I'll think of something.
El, alla carilm, ilmen elote falomentarin nun fear, nambawe, elelia javtolme? Nandeuin morteren ecialis, nun fear ananduine, fanamone matiene lismelto.
Isilrod vane nun lia casinque erenon, lia fendel nar salma vi fear orne fa indelrin.
Alla carilm fionoaro osto urine.
Oh, but this one comments Elvish. Impressive. I suppose I needn't summarize my conversation with Luamir just now then, if your companion interpreted for you. Now, come. The place the trial should be held is just up ahead.
Halan ostolintana, non
The trial of archery shall be held here. I bid you wait just a moment while I prepare my entry. But I've just noticed. They ne'er leave their posts.
Nenwen mor martir fan alcarwa fir nun.
No. Darren? I cannot stand idly by while my sister is in peril. My friend, if e'er I've had need to call upon your aid, 'tis now. There is no time. I shall mark the location of the ogre's den upon your map. Make haste. Her life hangs in the balance.
Isilrod Fanan? Fanan.
We meet again, Arisen. I knew we'd not be long
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
You're here, and not a moment too soon. We must find my sister and save her from the ogre's clutches.
Veninume, mormartir tel adaka kiriandio.
Tayel ni sil arin fel. Nun morivin wi alcarwa menelume. Lis anandor lumtena.
Nando infa echialis, pelenolwende, sinde, soron, aiele alvekil.
Moriven fendelnar itarondo vani. Falis tulia fuenenumin, osto taralia osto telpe. Lungtene nun, wi fa atacher.
Cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Narrow passages may await us.
Wolves draw near!
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boat. That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Arbaheart, preserve me. 'Tis e'en more nightmarish a sight than I had feared. My father battles the ogre while, but there is still hope, if I act quickly. The moment the ogre I have ne'er attempted to strike a target so distant, yet for the sake of my sister. Pray, keep Darren out of...
Quickly, Master. We must carry Miss Darren to safety.
Disappointment, to be sure.
The route is felled. Our only remaining task is to carry Miss Darren to safety and be quit of this place.
I'm afraid we were not at our best.
Hold a moment. What's this? A way out. Let us make... Oh, my heart. None of this would have been possible. You are my sister.
Eteler.
Finlenar.
Karilm ilmen arkael. Kemenindor kanyan irils aldekar. Eteler. Lea fermor el dalia era lungtena peli telume. Ane martir tindume nenwen mor aiwanon. Kiriando an mindor hiroth. Vanalin hiror soron. Sorne an fameltor. Kasinke telpe nun findaler.
Finlenar. Lungtena we fear... My gratitude to you knows no bounds. Not only are you my sister's savior, but by the by, if you are as passionate about mastery the...
Kalael alame, Karilm ilmen arkael, Aidalia anandor, Palan hiarmen, elorato ala, Laikasar, nefanomo, lis kiriandio, iavstir lalasta.
Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt?
You little blighter.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
There is hope to be proud of.
Security ought to do the trick.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well. Hold, Master! Look there. I espy another statue.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
My pack's grown rather heavy.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
One can see far to the distance from here.
Be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
You have my support.
You've been down with oil! You must stay clear of fire! Well done, Master! In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. The chance you'd like to see it?
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? We've got goblins!
Our quarter of it. Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
A result to be proud of.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Not good, not good. That's enough.
Just what I was waiting for. What to do?
A long road lies ahead. 'Twould behoove us to employ an ox cart, if you'll pardon the expression.
I quite agree.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Only fools and
Do first impressions count for much? If you like, I can recommend you a new hairstyle, or... How very charming.
Follow me, if you would.
Got to try to enjoy life. What do you think? Does this suit me? One day, I'm going to have proper raiment. You came to see me? You came to see me? That's made my day. You're always such fun to talk to. You came to see me?
I've wares of every ilk.
Now that's just splendid. You came to see me? Good day, sir.
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
My knees are acting up.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us gaze upon the sculpture now. I haven't the words. 'Tis simply a masterpiece. I shall be honored to pass this on to future generations. Let us give a thunderous round of applause for Master Fulvio, who has granted the world an unparalleled gift. And for the good Arisen, who aided him in his noble venture.
What a marvelous sculpture. The finer details are no doubt owed to our use of the Medusa's head.
Indeed. My own master and I failed to craft any plan so ingenious, and the result was markedly...
I can scarce believe I carved this with my own hands. Thank you.
'Tis a masterpiece and naught less. Full glad I am to have entrusted this task to...
We'll pull through yet.
Nothing wrong with survival.
All's lost.
You have my admiration. I doubt even my own master has obtained an article so rare.
I quite like it here. Always sets me to think.
I'd sooner stay out of that where it's possible.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Greetings. Faring well, I hope.
Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me...
With the port crystal... placed, we'll be able to use a ferry stone to return here.
Well met.
No easy thing.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
I grant you roaring plain.
We are to retreat, then.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
You have my support.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Is that a statue, Iron? Spy over yonder.
We ought to take a closer look.
'Tis of dire import we unmasked the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Legs as stiff as boards.
Fancy a gander?
Would that I now had force to draw steel.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. It's...
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
Take care not to fall.
Careful now. Most impressive, Master.
We can ill afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not yet routed.
That was certainly worthwhile.
Well met. You couldn't have come at a better time. Word of my dismissal arrived just a few hours past. 'Twould seem my time here's reached its end. Can't say I'm happy about it. I'm rather fond of this place. And if you'll remember, 'tis where you and I first spoke. Going, are you? Be well, friend.
Sir! The Cyclops has come!
The Cyclops!
Aye. We mustn't let it approach.
Stand firm!
It seems we have enraged our foe. How can we not use their range to our advantage? By your leave.
I've got firm grip on our foe.
Is everyone all right?
Aye, sir. I've been better, as 'twere, but I'll live, and I expect we all shall.
Glad to hear it. Make for the encampment and inform your captain of what happened here. Quickly now.
Aye, sir.
Have you a different destination in...
Full glad I am to see you unharmed, my friend. Many thanks for your... Be careful.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.